Gemini, but I do remember saying that you have been settling with unrequited love. You're starting to learn who your real friends are. You've been knew who your real friends are. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So what does that mean? It means that the way you show up is not being reciprocated. Clearly. So why settle for it? It's an egoic space that we are having ego deaths in during Gemini's. This is not Gemini season. I don't know why I was about to say that, but Gemini season. So you have a very strong aura about yourself. You're highly influential, and you can help somebody out of anything. You brainstorm a lot. You keep fresh ideas going. It's never a dull moment with you. So for you to be all that in a bag of chips and you're limiting yourself is like, it's common sense. You have too much tolerance and not enough common sense to get yourself out of this situation. Okay? And on the bottom, what the unrequited love is worth waiting for. This person has inspired you to not settle for less anymore. It's like divine timing. I didn't even know a person like you existed, says Gemini man. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I didn't know a person like you existed. And it made me realize how unrequited shit really is, because I don't like this person either. So you're being called to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. It's just a begrudging way of how the way life treated you thus far. And it's all because you have not released the grudge you have against your ex. So that you can have the new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and that doesn't come around every day. So there's something to that. Now for the person. Describe the person, Gemini. Gemini man. Connect to your womb. Number 15. This person is, I will have a baby with this person every day if I could. Okay? Clean your space. This person is very big on hygiene. Very good on hygiene. They're a good mother. They're very nurturing, motherly, very kind-hearted, very sweet-natured. I hear music. When I listen to music, the rhythm makes me think of them. Like I know their heartbeat. I know their rhythmic approach. You would think we was married for 20 years, so I must know this person from somewhere, maybe in a past life or something. But maybe this person, if you know what a star seed is, Gemini men, will light you up. This person is a star seed. I feel like you are too, though. I feel like you are too. So that's what that person is. That describes a lot about the person you would rather. That's somebody who respects my spiritual space as well as my tangible space. So Gemini, you could be a hot commodity. Like, you look really good, very clean, very well groomed, dressed very flamboyant. You got the big tools for you, if you know what I mean. You got all the aesthetics that people with lesser mental titillation would pine after you for. Gemini woman, or Gemini placements in the woman. This man is not worth the bill that they turn out to be. You know that. This person knows that they are not smarter than you. They're not as smart as they think they are. They are embarrassed. And you, Gemini, I think there's a Gemini friend, or a friend who is telling the truth like a Gemini would. Is telling the same truth that Gemini did. Okay? Listen, you have to understand what you're dealing with. You have to understand the person's psyche. You have to understand that this person's deep connection with fire, connect with your ancestors, a priestess, how you're being called to step up and lead, and breaking the chains of ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. It's like, with all this, it's like, I never heard the person say anything that sounds dumb, or I've never heard the person say anything that's derogatory against himself or others. The person always gives very sound advice. You've never heard this person, like the type of stuff that person is interested in, the things that, be clear, Gemini woman is listening to the person vent about a lot of different things that they learned about this person. And it's clear if the person has these characteristic traits. They like to break ancestral patterns. They are very intuitive, maybe even psychic. They always seem to know. They're always on. They always seem to catch me up when I'm trying to play games with them, and they connect with their ancestors. So it's like Gemini, you're learning that this person is deeply spiritual, and they spook the fuck out of this man or woman venting to you, Gemini woman. They spook them. Connect with fire. Like, they could have started a rumor mill saying that this person may be into like dark arts or something like that, because they kind of haunt this person's dreams. I see the Eight of Swords. When I thought of Gemini's reading today, it was the Eight of Swords that popped in my mind, and it's like, wait a minute. We want to get out of the mental prison. How can we brainstorm out of this mental prison? You ever read this book? It looks like a prison. It is black. It gave me black and white and gray. Like Eight of Swords, real Eight of Swords type of energy. Okay? It's about inmates. So even if you've never been to jail, it's about a mental imprisonment. Somebody's plotting on you. Or you're realizing that the person is tried to plot on that person, and the person knew. It ain't that they found out, is that they knew. And now the person complaining to Gemini woman is trying to explain to the person, how can I seek this person's forgiveness? Really nothing to explain. Like, it ain't a lot to that. You did what you did, and it's really not a whole lot to that. Like, what do you expect people to act like? People are going to have their guard up. People, you don't even know where this person come from, or if you do know where this person come from, you probably need to tread softly, because this person can probably run up on you now because you ran up on them. So they take you as an enemy. It's hard to come back from something like that, especially when this person knows they know when somebody's up against them. They get those intuitive nudges and things like that. Like, they're very passionate. Like I feel like the person complaining to Gemini woman set a fire in this person that they can't put out. Now it's game time, because the ancestors is here, priestess is here, breaking the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So someone tried to interrupt the ebb and flow of what this person does in their everyday life. And like, Gemini woman is like, don't pull no punches. You were very irresponsible with this person, and you were sloppy. It's like, it's not that person's fault. You showed up like that. Like, you showed up like you're kind of slow or something. Like, I hate to say it. Like, it is what it is. Like, you did that to yourself. Like, there's no reason to cry. There's no reason to complain. Why are you scared now? You wasn't scared when you did it. So why did, it's stupid shit. I have zero tolerance and way more common sense with people that want to come poison my ears with their stupidity, knowing damn well they shouldn't have done that, but they did it anyway. Meanwhile, Gemini man who finds that might be the same person I'm talking about. So the whoever the ugly man is who did something wrong to the person, Gemini woman is listening, is the listening ear, is on the receiving end of the listening ear of this person venting about it because they feel stupid now. And the man, as far as the Gemini man, really sees this person and all their authenticity and all their glory, and they like those things about this person because they can relate to that. Like, I would like to do those very same things in my own family dynamic. You want new love. What's most important is the person wants new love, and the other person is trying to right their wrongs. They want forgiveness. They've been thinking about it night after night. They want forgiveness. It's not gonna happen. Look at this shit. You are a badass full of life, love, possibilities. That kind of connects with this. Like, you're meant to be a leader. That's a Hierophant. You're meant to be a teacher. See how that red, the fire, the red, the Eight of Wands? Like, this person really was jealous. They saw something in you, and they go to Ace of Swords about it. Okay? They saw this in you, that 10 Pentacles. You don't stop at nothing. You built all that shit up on your own. You have God, obviously, with the Ace of Swords, but that's the truth. You can't, when God gives it to you, no one can take it from you. And when you try to go around God, he'll never let you get it, so to speak. So this person realized that they tried to soft pass or maneuver around a lesson. They knew they were supposed to do something different. Okay? What's hidden? Like, their conscience is playing on them with this moon and this empress, this intuition. It's like, you knew who you was doing that to, and you did it anyway. With this Eight of Cups and this Five of Pentacles, it's like, there go the Eight of Swords, bitch. Okay? Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, they feel stupid. They feel very stupid. And how you end up choosing the Queen of Wands in reverse over the Empress. You do come off, like Gemini woman is saying, you do come off a little slow for that. Like, this person probably think you slow. They gonna think you dumb. Okay? They gonna think you're silly and ignorant. They gonna think you're a goofy. That's what I mean when I say slow. They gonna think something wrong with you. Okay? Because don't no smart person disrespect what success looks like, especially when you're trying to get ahead in life. So what are you trying to do? If you wasn't trying to get ahead in life, if you were trying to slow it down, what are you about? That speaks volumes about what you're really about. Damn, Gemini, everybody needs a friend like you, okay? Because this ain't no democracy. Like, everybody needs a Gemini in their life, okay? Because Gemini is not going to pull no punches, okay? And Gemini also has common sense. It's like, don't try to come at me. Now I see how you do it with people who are worthy of respect, and you do that to them. That speaks volumes about your character. Tell them, Gemini. Read them their rights. None of them motherfuckers. Wait, I saw that Five of Wands, that Queen of Swords in reverse. Whoa. There's a lot of cards in reverse. I saw that Five of Wands was in reverse. They want to apologize now. They want to stop. They want to play down that. Well, they have to apologize. It's like they can't play up chaos when you come into the table like this. It's like they knew this is what's behind that Empress. This is what is enthralled in that Empress. Connect with your ancestors. You think somebody want to play with you? How are you being called to step up and lead? Like, your whole life turns to shit. You start messing with this person while you interrupting the natural ebb and flow of them being accountable, being a leader. This person's being a leader in their family dynamic, where most people couldn't step up and lead or just didn't step up and lead. This person's doing it, doing different things, and you're not going to piss a happy meal off with this person or their family dynamic. You're just not going to disrespect. That's just what it is. That's what I'm getting. Ruthless. You was ruthless, so now you bringing the ruthless out of this person, and this is what Gemini woman is witnessing, and they're also agreeing, like, that is true. Like, you can't throw somebody the ball and then find fault in how they catch it. You started with them. Now you lit a fire that you can't put out. You started a fire that your little chaotic ass, you don't like big chaos. You like small chaos. That's what that is. Okay? Look at this person. This person got connect, like, Hierophant. It would be a government, would be your organization, can be long-term commitment. Somebody who's ethereal, book smart and ethereal smart, street smart. They have edge. They have a lot of quick wit and common sense. Okay, and the ancestors, they get it honest. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree with this person. So this person comes from a long lineage of what they considered a bad Indian, or what they consider a fighter, somebody who don't bend their will to succumb to nobody. You see what I'm saying? This Gemini man is watching this person make waves like that. It's like, I didn't know other people can see what I can see. It's not surprising per se. I don't want to say it like that, like this person just lives under a rock. I just know how this person carries themselves in kindness and grace and poise. So to bring that side of them out, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the camera, to bring that side of them out, it's like you need a bigger dream. And how it shows up in the tangible senses, you're going to be annihilated. This person's going to keep getting hit after hit after hit. Like, Gemini woman who you're witnessing complaining, whoever they attacked, that person is going to keep going up. Like the universal law of karma and justice. You snatched something from this person or did something derogatory to this person, it's going to show up where it hit you the most. It's going to sting you the most. So it could be, if it's a man, it could be his money. It could be it could be isolation. It could be seeing people for who they are, and now you can't unsee it. So it's like up to you to humiliate yourself, to sit in the same vicinity of people, places, and things where you know it's incorrect. You've outgrown the space, but the laziness is in your heart to make you sit there and still entertain it. And that's torture. 8 of Swords. That's torture. That's a mental prison. You just don't anger a guy like that. Okay, I'm seeing 1745. When we recite Quran, we put between you and those who believe not in the hereafter. This person was a bold-faced enemy, and it's like, well, what the fuck you want Gemini woman to do about it? This is just her listening to this shit. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, it's time for you to grow up. Like, it's time for you to have change. It's time for you to really stop trying to be somebody who's cruel and unworthy of having around. Like, it's starting to dampen. Like, the person's reputation is like tarnished. They have no choice but to humble themselves because they are afraid. That 8 of Swords energy, like they were plotting on, Gemini is telling this person, you were plotting on this person. Real 8 of Swords, you don't know who's coming up on you. Your enemies are coming with smiling faces. Now you're in that 8 of Swords energy, only worse. So you got 16 swords. It feels like 16 swords. It might even feel like 32 swords. It's like, you on that shit, I'm on that shit 4 times harder. So that's 32. Initially, 8 swords was against the person that is crying to the Gemini woman. And that person you did that to got 32 swords on you. And it's a Quranic verse that said, well, where the messenger wives. He had 2 wives where they did something sneaky to the other wife. And God saw that and said, perhaps repentance is better for you if you only but realize. Now, in their case, they definitely repented because they didn't want to anger God, lose their husband, and just be humiliated in life. They had stronger conviction. This person downplayed how strong your conviction is. Okay? And they got it there. It's like, it's a real thing. They thought it was phony or just a fab or facade or something. You know, it's like people who just kind of take the aesthetics of something and just kind of like play it into their character or integrate it into their character, like they insert it into themselves. Like they're not the original trendsetter of it. Well, conviction is not a trend. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle, so to speak. So even if this person can say, I know your secrets with the moon, you're still the Empress. The Empress still is a repenter. 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. The 8 of Cups talks about you done put so much time and energy into something that you're walking away. It's been endless opportunities to do the right thing, and the person's walking away now because that's 8 Cups. That's 8 chances. So the same 8 Cups, they turned the 8 Cups into a sword. Oh, yeah, they're weaponizing your emotions against you. You see what I'm saying? You're weaponizing this person's offering. It wasn't even a person, it's what the person represented. So when I see ancestors, I see the Most High. The Hierophant could be the Most High. You see what I'm saying? The priestess, that's how the Most High speaks. And that's a balance. To be the Hierophant and the priestess, that's balance. That's water and earth energy. So for every cup this person was representing, this person turned to you match that with a sword. Right? And then you got the 5 of Pentacles that's following it. That's abandonment. So this person was deflecting their abandonment wounds off on you. You're the person that's watching for Gemini. Or Gemini, you're listening to this foolishness. And then the 8 of Swords is behind the 5 of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords is coagulating with this 8 of Cups. And the 5 of Pentacles is in between it. I meant to make you feel unworthy, unwelcome, and abandoned. Because that's how I live every day. I don't know how to persevere through abandonment. I don't know how to persevere through that. So I started some shit, and now you're back. Now there's 4 cups. So half of those cups could have came from the other person. Well, they tried to hide their hand. If this person has 8 cups on their side, they only showed up half the time. So they had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because half of 8 is 4. That's some bullshit. For them. Not for the Empress. And the Gemini has to listen to this shit. Like, oh my God. I don't want to listen to this shit no more. So the Empress. We see what her character is. His or her character is about. What do they stand on? Manage. Manage your time wisely. Delegate or outsource tasks that drain your energy. And do the tasks that are in your realm of unique brilliance. You see that? That's what that 8 of Cups is representing. It's like, who has time for this? You have a lot of time on your hands to feel like you have to move like that. You spend time booking clients. Focus on booking your calendar with enough clients to reach your monthly income goal. That's the type of time, that's a true Empress. You know, that's somebody who's about their business. This person feels so stupid because they are. And the Empress is like, well, I'll never call you a coward again. Stupid is what I'll call you, is what I heard. Right. The Empress is copyright is the art of persuasion. Learn how to craft words that speak to the heart of your clients. I feel like the creativity is there. With fire is a creative energy, and so is water. So the creative thing, the creative projects, this person it's like a matter of time before this Empress start producing what they've been working on behind the scenes. Damn. And like Gemini woman is like, I don't know what to tell you about that. Like that's blatant disrespect, and this person has 0 tolerance and more common sense than you thought. You can't make nobody do a damn. The irritating thing is that what Gemini is hearing is you cannot make nobody. Can anybody make me do a damn thing? No. I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say, and I do what I want to do. So who's going to make? How did you think you can make somebody bend to your will. Like, it was silly. It's like, I feel like it changed the perception, it changed the trajectory. Gemini, you looking at this person a little different. Okay, like, I didn't know you was like goofy like that. Like, you probably think this person's slow. That's what I think it is. Past life relationship. So the Empress know you have known each other before. So it's a sense of familiarity. It's like people are trying to wonder how this Empress got with this person anyway. That's a goofy. They know each other. They come from past lives. They've already experienced each other before. And here we go on the bottom. Let your friends help you. That's where you are coming in, Gemini. Ask for and accept support from others. Gemini is like, you want the truth? You got to get a bigger dream. You got to match that person fly. That person, I can't find a bad thing about this person. This person never done anything to me. I can't say a bad thing about this person. I don't even know this person like that. But what I will tell you, I wish you could see these cards better. All I can tell you is that you're not doing enough. And this person is paying attention to the red flags, and they love themselves first. More than you assume they love you. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Well, I guess the fuck so, because they're booking clients and being productive with their time. You don't have time. You have too much time. For somebody who doesn't have time, you spend way too much time being a dick. The signs are cautioning you. The red flags. She saw something, probably what I see as well, and it's like, let somebody else do this shit. This is not for me. Like, and it may come off as arrogant, but it's arrogant by truth. So the Empress basically retreated. It's time to disconnect from the world. You might not see or hear from this person. You could be in the same space or live in the same neighborhood and not see this person for days and weeks because they retreated. They're in retreat. They don't have time. They don't make time for you. And that's probably what the stinger is for this person complaining to the Gemini woman. The stinger. Their stinger is up, or it just stings this person that you're not the hot shit that you thought you was. You can't even give that shit away. Whatever you thought you was laying down in the bedroom, you can't even get it. Like, nobody wants that. No grown ass person is going to tolerate you, not for long. She wants nothing to do with you. She has zero tolerance and more common sense. That's what it sounds like to me. So there's nothing you can do but mind your business. Like, that was the whole point, is that you should have just stayed in your lane and mind your business. And now you done bit off more than you chewed. You just basically started a fire bigger than what you could handle. Being fake. Trying to be strategic. Trying to be funny. Trying to be smart. I don't know what you was trying to do. But Gemini, you are the friend that everyone needs in their life because you tell it like it is. You're going to tell them how it is. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay? We still boys, but when you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.